Does 2020 and COVID have you down? Well, turn that frown upside down. Watch this video and I'll tell you how to get into a classic car or truck. Pyaw! Hold on just a second. Hold on. Now, before we go any further into this video, I really want you to understand, I don't care what you do. I don't care who you bank with. I don't care what you do. This is my experience. I had a wonderful experience with JJ Best. It was a seamless process. I'm not sponsored by them. I don't work for them. I'm getting no kickback from this. My loan was done in 2019, so we are multiple months now from the time that I had this done. So I don't have a dog in this hunt. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to help build the community and give people options to buy their dreams that they did not think were available to them before this. Okay? I really just want this to benefit the community. Again, I don't care what you do. I don't care if you buy a car at all. But if you do, this is a really good route to take. It worked out well for me. I can tell you that with 100% honesty. This worked out very well for me, and I'm enjoying the process so far. So please stay tuned. Ask any questions that you may have, but this is just the best I can put it into words, and this was my entire process. I'll also do a video on buying versus building. It's on my channel, so please feel free to check that out as well. Enjoy the video. Thanks. This is Classic Cars and Comics, and I'd like to help guide you through the process of financing a classic car through JJ Best. I don't work for JJ Best. I'm just a customer. This is not sponsored by JJ Best or anything else. I just had a really good experience with them. I've heard about them for years, so I wanted to help you out. So one night, late in 2019, I was cruising the old interwebs and I stumbled upon a 1969 Camaro that I thought looked really nice. Well, I make a decent living, but I don't have the money sitting in my bank account that would allow me to go out and spend $15,000 to $30,000 on a classic car. So I began thinking about how I would be able to finance such an adventure. For years, I've heard the name JJ Best and wondered what it would be like to finance a car through someone that I couldn't see in person or shake their hand. So I decided that I was going to go to JJ Best Bank's website to see what the process looked like. They have a very straightforward process, and they have an easy 5-minute approval process. I completed my approval process, and due to the time of night in which I completed the application, I was advised that I would be hearing from a loan officer the next day. So the next day, which happened to be a Sunday, rolls around and I receive an email from my potential loan officer. He advised me that with the information I had provided, I had been approved for a loan on the 1969 Camaro I was interested in. He advised me that I would be receiving documents in reference to my loan contract via email shortly. So, once you get your paperwork all signed and notarized, you need to ship it back to JJ Best Bank via FedEx and their prepaid label. In that, you need a copy of your driver's license, a copy of 2 of your paycheck stubs, and your most recent W-2. You also need a proof of down payment. That, like as a scan or a picture of your personal check, that's going to suffice. You also need proof of insurance. Now, I didn't get this need met until later on in the process, but the reason for that was my own insurance company said that they didn't think they could meet my needs on this type of car, so I went with JJ Best's advice and got an insurance policy through Haggerty. It saved me money, and it's more tailored towards what I need and my current policies on my other vehicles. They were able to pull that information and compare policies as well, so pretty cool feature that they have. So next, we're going to move into the actual purchase of the vehicle phase. Now, my situation may be a little bit different than yours. I was buying from a dealer who was selling the vehicle on consignment. Once we agreed on a price of the vehicle, the dealer had to ship the title to the owner, have them sign, and return the title back to them. Then, JJ Best had to overnight me documents that contain a bill of sale and warranty of title, the check for the balance of the car, and this is a minus 10% down payment. Now, depending upon your credit is going to depend upon how much you have to pay down. The minimum, I believe, is 10%, and that's what I had to pay down. But you're going to need that down payment, and then you both need to sign the bill of sale. I was then given the keys to the car and the title. When I got home, I scanned a copy of the bill of sale, the title front and back, and sent those to my loan officer. I then went the following day and had the vehicle titled in my name. It is very, very important that you have JJ Best listed as a lien holder on your title. This is super, super important, so make sure you do that. So once all this is completed, you will receive information from a bank. This is the bank that bought your note, more or less, that you have the loan through. You're going to get information from them because they are in care, control, and custody of your loan. They'll provide you with payment instructions, your account number, you can pay via phone, online, mail it in, whatever it may be. And that's going to be probably different for everybody. But you're going to get all that banking information in the mail sometime after this process, and then all you do is make your payments and then love that vehicle. If this is a vehicle that you're buying to hold on to for years down the road, finance that sucker as long as you want to, because a lot of times on these loans you're not seeing a big jump in percentage depending upon your credit between a 5-year loan, a 6-year loan, whatever it may be. And this is not your daily driver. This is not something that you are driving 3, 4, 5 days a week in all likelihood. So what does it really matter if you extend that loan a little bit and you drop those payments down significantly? So you can do whatever you want to. Sure, you're going to save money in the long run by financing on a shorter term, because usually the percentage rates are lower and you're paying less interest. But we are also the same people that are talking about we don't have the kind of money in our bank accounts and our savings accounts to be able to go out and buy one of these vehicles with cash money. So I suspect you're watching this video because you're in the same boat that I was in. You need to live paycheck to paycheck, but you want to live while you're living, okay? And what I mean by live, when that's the first time I've ever said that. You won't live while you're living. I mean, you don't want to put off till tomorrow, man, like what you can get today, because there's no guarantee that you retire one day. There's no guarantee that you live next year. So if there's something that you think you can afford and that's not going to, hinder you or your kids or your wife or your other spouse, significant, whatever it may be, get your dream today. Man, run out there and grab that net and catch that beautiful butterfly, baby. Live for today, because there is no guarantee for tomorrow. I promise you that. Believe that. So this was a very, very seamless process. This worked very, very smoothly. I've had that vehicle now for numerous months. We're closing in on close to a year now, and everything's still going off without a hitch. I make my payment every month. I pay my insurance for it every month. And I've done some videos on here that I'm showing like things I'm doing to upgrade and whatnot on the car. But it's really working out well. I would do this again, and we'll probably do it again once I get my Camaro paid off. But thank y'all very, very much for watching. I do classic cars and comics. I have a couple classic cars myself. I have a few comic books. This is sort of what I do. These are my hobbies. I've recently got into Jeeps. That's a whole nother other money pit in my life, but this is some of the stuff that I do and I enjoy. So if you like this kind of content, like, comment, subscribe, and ask any questions that you may have, and I'll do my best to try to help. I'm going to do my best to try to help. Love y'all a long time. And if you love me back, smash that like button. For the love of God, hit the subscribe button. Watch my videos. I've got to feed kids. Come on, please help. I'll do anything. Not anything, but I'll do most.